Good morning, everyone. I am coming to you live from my home kitchen. Hopefully, the reception is okay. It does say that I am live. Oh, my crazy hair this morning. Woo. Well, you know what? Our faces are emojis in life. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm like having a bad hair day for a moment. My name is Jeanette Y. Martin. I am the owner of My BC Consulting, or MYBC Consulting. You may wonder, hey, I wonder if the My BC stands for My British Columbia. As a matter of fact, it does not. Though I am located in Langley, BC, which is about 50 kilometers south of Vancouver. I'm really close to the American border. Um, Take a walk and wave at the United States from where I live. The MYBC stands for Move Your Bum Chum Consulting. Yes, it does. And back in 2014, when I started my company, I had to come up with 3 different names. I don't know where you live, but when you go to register your name, you have to come up with 3 different names. And I was very surprised that I got my first choice, which was MYBC Consulting, living in British Columbia. And the reason why I chose that name is, you know what, guys? We have to move our bum chums in order to do anything in life. So today's topic is probably, it's like, what? Emojis are real people too? Well, guys, I have built my 57 years being here on this planet Earth with relationships first. I truly believe that when you build that relationship in life, then you bring that relationship to your social media. Behave in a very social media etiquette ways, those manners that your mom taught you about. You can bring that emoji that somebody gives you on a post back to a real life customer again. So it's very secular. So I'm going to take you back. My first big career was in ladies' clothing fashion. And back in the mid 80s into up to 2000, I was in ladies' clothing fashion in many malls, ran about 11 or 12 different stores, responsible for a lot of money, lots of big budgets on those stores. Well, what was one thing that we did back then, or if you have a store now, what is one thing you do is you put up a window display. We would put up our window display once a week, hoping that someone would walk by. And we would position ourselves near the front of the store. So when somebody walked by, we were able to see when they stopped at our glass. And we were able to say, pop out and go, hey, I see you stopped and you took a look at that fuzzy pink sweater with those really cool jeans and that scarf. What was it about it? And you would start to build that relationship based upon what that person was seeing in your store. And you would invite them in and start working through the sales process, the 5 steps of successful selling: approach, identify the need, satisfy the need, the trial close, and then the close, the sale. And you would get it, you'd come bring them into the store and get them to feel the sweater and figure out their size and put them into the dressing room and get to know that particular person, their avatar, as they call it now. You get to know your customer in the way of their avatar. So now, fast forward up to, I've been on LinkedIn since 2007 with an incredible mentor that got me onto LinkedIn. So I've been on social media since probably 2007. And I had to learn how to utilize these platforms in order to build relationship. Take what I did in my reality and apply it to my social media. Well, I learned along the way that when people posted up certain images, that people would react with an emoji because we are fearful about leaving our words out there. But I will show you that I have an emotional response. So, guys, this is how I want you now to start thinking, a little mind shift, a little mind reset. when you are posting up on your social media. And by the way, if you have any questions, those that are watching, I am watching the comments, and I'd love to answer any questions. So this, guys, this is my favorite thing I love to do when I do my training, both in person and live. That's the glass of your storefront. You may have a beautiful store, you may have a beautiful office that does incredible services that people kind of walk through your door. But to the world, guys, this is the glass of your storefront. And we behave accordingly by putting up window displays or a post to approach the viewer, right? So now the whole key piece is we get to meet our customers or avatar where they live, because they may be binge watching on Netflix, but I'm also walking the mall. And I'm looking at the glass of all these different businesses out there, wondering, do any of them make sense to me? Do any of them I want to build a relationship with, or any of them I want to go shopping? So this is the chemical reaction that happens. This is a proven science. If your post is done in the way of gratitude, or that warm, fuzzy type post, that kicks the serotonin. That's the feel good, the softening, calming hormone in our body. If your post kicks a happy response or an elated response, that kicks the dopamine in our brains. That's that, oh, excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so enjoying life right now. Oh my gosh, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Well, guys, that then kicks the next hormone response, which is your adrenaline. Your adrenaline is responsible for all your movements in your life, all your body movements. So it kicks the adrenaline. And this is what I want you guys to remember. There is a human being in front of the glass of your storefront. And I'm sometimes a little fearful about leaving my words behind, but I will lift up my arm. I will double tap and give you a heart on that post, because I want to show you that I've had some sort of emotional response to what's out there, to what you put it out there. Or on your Facebook pages, those of you that have business pages, I may give you a thumbs up, I may give you a thumbs down, I may give you the cry face, I may give you the happy face, I may give you the angry face. But recognize that a real life human being picked up their hand and did that. So the psychology of it is, if you come back and acknowledge the fact that I had some sort of emotional response, much like I came to your window of your store and was elated to see that pink fuzzy sweater that I've been looking for all my life, and walked through your doors and went, oh, I love what you got going on in here, and I'm loving on that pink sweater. And you come back in the comments, and on Instagram, it's a little bit easier sometimes, because we can hit on the likes, find out who the person is, go take a look at their profile, and if they look like a customer that would wear a pink fuzzy sweater, maybe call them out in the comments, going, first of all, thank you for liking our post with our new pink fuzzy sweater. We love that it's a Canadian brand. Where would you wear a pink fuzzy sweater? What that is essentially doing, guys, is recognizing the person in front of the screen matters to you. You are showing that you have seen them, and you are bringing them back to reality. Because remember, that person, if it was Sally Smith, and you go at Sally Smith, thank you for giving us the heart, and use the actual heart emoji on our post about the pink fuzzy sweater, what would you like about it, or where would you wear it? I now am being rewarded. That person who gave you that heart is being rewarded for you recognizing them. And that kicks the serotonin. that's that calming, wow, I'm being appreciated, I'm being loved, I'm going to answer. Because, guys, we use social media both personally and professionally to be seen. We want to be seen in this world to know that we matter, we exist. So when you take a look at these emojis, and remember again, my hand picked up and gave you the thumbs up, thumbs down, cry face, angry face, or happy face, and you call me out in the comments, oh my gosh, it's magic. And that's how you then move the person through the sales process. That's now you identifying, because when they gave you a heart, in their mind's eye or in their subconscious, they're like, oh, I finally found that pink sweater that I was looking for. I'm going to heart that. So then you start identifying the need. Oh, this customer likes the pink sweater. And you move them through the process. And I would say when you get to a point where you want to, say, send them the link to purchase the sweater, or a direct message to them about, asking what their size is, you have behaved as you would behave if they had walked into your store in the comments. And when it gets to a point where you want to attempt that close of that sale, you go to the direct message, and now it's just between the two of you. You have built the respect in the comments to be able to go into that person's direct message. So all the big marketers out there, and Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk, this is how he built his empire. Is he would take a look at every comment, he would take a look at every heart, every little emoji on all his posts, and he worked it. And the common question I get asked all the time is, Jeanette, how much time do I have to put into this? Well, guys, think of this as customers coming into your store. How much time would you put into them if they were physically standing in front of you? How much time would you put in to get the output of what each customer is valued to you? So start thinking, start behaving that every heart, thumbs up, thumbs down, or emoji that you get is a potential customer, and your business will soar. Very few people are doing this. And if you want to know more information or understand how to post to get those emojis, I'd love to help you out. That's what I do in business. I help you take your W5 store, your who, your what, your where, your when, and your why in life, apply it in what I call my system, my lifting up system of LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. What are your intentions with your W5 story? What networks you belong to get your goals in life, to build those relationships first, get others to shout out about your credibility, and then you seamlessly are able to provide solutions to your customers. So there you go. That's how emojis are real life people too. Because when I give you a heart, it's like I put my nose to the window of your store and went, I love what you got going on in there. And the person that comes back and says, Jeanette, thank you so much for giving us some love, I will do just about anything for them because they are recognizing that I matter. So thank you so much. This was a quick 15-minute topic. If there are any questions, I would love to answer them. Or those of you that are watching on the replay of this, throw the comments in, or your questions into the comments, and I will definitely come back and answer them. So I'm just going to double check on my phone because I'm not seeing any comments coming in here. So let me just take a look and see on my Facebook page. No, it looks like there's no comments, but if you do have any comments afterwards, please reach out to me. My company, MYBC Consulting, check out our Facebook page as well. So enjoy the night, everybody, or the night, the day, or wherever you are. And I love you all. And make sure, let's let's make sure we use social media for good. And I like to say it's social connection, much like we are physically distancing, but we're allowed to socially connect. So enjoy your day, everybody. And remember, there is a real life person behind every single emoji given out there on social media. Bye-bye, everybody.